I realize right now that I can get a encounter in Canyon City by surfing or fishing. In the fishing encounters, we have Magikarp and Lumineon or Finneon and Staryu or Starmie. Notably, both of those are fast special attackers. Starmie is also just very good, great coverage, good stuff. And surfing is Tentacool or Tentacruel, and then Shellos or Gastrodon. So really the difference is, do I want a faster or a slower one? If I want a slower, more tanky Pokemon, then I should do Shellos or Gastrodon. And if I'm wanting something faster, Tentacruel. Tentacruel has like base 100 speed. And then Lumineon was buffed in this generation to have like base 125. Most likely this will be a Magikarp, and I just Dupes Claws, get rid of it. Yep. Run. Do it again. I have 75% chance for a Finneon and 25% chance for the Staryu after you reduce it from Dupes. And I got a Finneon, which is fine. I think while they don't have specifically neon blue in their color, or I mean, part of them I feel like is neon, but Lumineon, Finneon is where I'm going for, and I will do blue because it is a water type. Neon blue. There we go. Modest nature, baby! Swift Swim. I think I might have preferred Storm Drain for an immunity, but Modest Nature, excellent. I'll take it. On to making a team for Riley. Here is Riley's team. Superlux, Scope Lens, Absol lead with high crit moves. Can be spooky. Intimidate, Power Herb for Fly, I presume. Interesting. Guts, Flame Orb, Ursaring with Protect, so notably it will almost certainly protect on the first turn. Something to keep that in mind. They have their own Slacking. Slaking is crazy good. Play Rough, Hammer Arm, Body Slam, Slack Off. Interesting that it's Slack Off, but whatever. Metagross. Lychee Berry increases the opponent's attack stat when they get to low health, specifically below 25% health. So something to keep in mind. And also it has agility, so quite spooky. And finally we have the Lucario, Adaptability, Life Orb. Ugh. Okay. We'll get rid of this team that I made and start off with Absol. Okay. So at the start, I thought of Slaking as being the thing to do. Then it would bring in Lucario, and I was thinking, I mean, I don't have great switch-ins to Lucario. The best things that I have thought of was do Ghost type, like Dusknoir into the high jump kick, but then Meteor Mash still does damage, so then I would swap into something else for the Meteor Mash, and that's dedicating 2 slots to there. Metagross might actually be the play then, because against Absol, Brick Break KOs, then it will see Earthquake, Crunch, Blaze Kick as super effective moves against me. It should swap into the Lucario first, because this is regular effective, not very effective. So it's just 1 not very. This is not very effective, not very effective. And this is not very effective, not very effective, like times quarter. So because this is times half, this is times quarter, this is a total of times 1/8. It should go Lucario first, which I can KO Outspeed, then go into Salamence, which I outspeed KO, and so all that's left then is Metagross, Slaking, and Ursaring. So I think Metagross is going to be the lead for me. If that's the case, against the Metagross, I don't want to stay in because it can Earthquake KO me. So I could go into Togekiss on an Earthquake. However, if it does Agility, then I am in much more of a pickle. Fortress does surprisingly well against Metagross. I take not a ton of damage, and I can have leftovers, but then my own Earthquake does a lot of damage, so I'm thinking Fortress. So the play is then Metagross KOs the first 3 Pokemon, and then against the opponent's Metagross, swap into Togekiss. If it goes for Earthquake, cool, I'm done. Encore, Nasty Plot, Moonblast, everything. If it does go for Agility, then I swap into Fortress and KO with that. So it'll swap into Ursaring, and it will either protect or close combat on the first turn. Almost certainly, though, it will protect. Either way, I can swap back into Togekiss, Encore, Boost Up, KO. So I should only really need these 3 Pokemon. Let's try to think of other Pokemon to bring just in case. Dusknoir for a Ghost type, because having some Ghost type that can guarantee a play rough from either of these Pokemon seems good. Infernape, I think I'm also going to do, and specifically, I'll do a Focus Sash on Infernape. Infernape does outspeed and KO most things, and I was thinking about Infernape being like the thing to KO everything. However, Salamence will come in, and Infernape doesn't get Ice Punch. I think I'm just going to do Gyarados for the Intimidate. Do you want us to sail? Yes, Iron Island. Anchors away. Hey, we're at Iron Island, baby. Oh, let me think of a voice here.
Who are you? Ah, that's Orberg's gym badge. I see. So you've defeated my son, Rourke. Then you must be a trainer aiming for the Pokemon League. I, Byron, am the next wall you need to overcome. Oh, you haven't explored Iron Island yet, have you? You should do some training while you're on the island. Come see me when you're done exploring underground. Okay.
Here it is. Go. You are? Oh, you're Megadud. I'm Riley, a trainer as well. Anyway, it's always nice to meet another trainer. If it's alright with you, I'd like to challenge you to a battle right now. Here we go. I guess I can swap into this one. Alright, break. Ka-chow. Critical hit, did not need it. Lucario is next. And that one's down. Next is Salamence. Ooh, I did not think of Intimidate. However, Ice Punch still does KO through this. Luckily. thanks to my adamant nature 252 attack EVs, baby! I'm glad I found the Metagross line, because the other lines of killing... The issue was just swapping something into the Lucario was just really difficult for my box, so I'm glad I found a thing that I could just have a Pokemon out that would already outspeed the Lucario. And the other team, like Salamence, is also really crazy, so just being able to get rid of both of those, ooh, very, very nice. Alright, anyways, this Metagross, I will test my luck and go into Eggshell. And it did use Agility, unfortunately. That's okay. Because now I can't just Encore it because it'll be faster. I will swap into Game Boj. On a Meteor Mash, do 13%. And then I heal back with some leftovers. This island is going to be ravaged by the time all of these earthquakes are done. Ooh, I did not think about this. It is plus attack now. However, a crit earthquake will still not be able to KO me. Oh, full restore though. I didn't realize this trainer would have healing items. That's fine. I'm thinking so. I think I'm going to swap into Sangria on this earthquake. Lower its attack back down to neutral. And I can always do the same sort of thing to swap back into it. I should have done that earlier as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Earthquakes. If this crits, then I might swap into yeah, if that crit, I probably would have swapped into Sangria again. And I think I probably should have done like an Intimidate swap or two from the start, but that's okay. Alright. This one should actually KO now. Nice. And now it should swap in Ursaring. Yep. Because it sees close combat as the highest thing, in which case it will either protect or go for a close combat. Either way, I can swap into Eggshell. There's a close combat. It's not going to do a ton of damage. And now it's burned. However, I can Encore it into that close combat. I am going to set up a nasty plot because Moonblast right now will not be able to KO the Slaking that's at the end. So I'll set up a nasty plot to go up to +2. There's another close combat. And I can survive a crit, so I can do another one. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't the encore ending. So now I'm up to +4. Close combat. Bring me to the yellows. And that's a crit. Like I said, I can survive a crit. Restrings her by the burn. The encore, I think, might end here. Nope, kept going. Either way, I'm just going to Moonblast. Encore is just such a good move. It is crazy strong. And finally the Slaking, where I do outspeed because of my EVs, and I am Jolly Nature. And I can just Moonblast, +4, KO. There we go. Critical hit did not matter. I was doing 135% minimum, but I'll take it. Pretty clean fight. The only thing that could have gone a little smoother is I could have realized I can do Intimidate switches when on the Metagross, but very, very clean lines. I can do some fishing or surfing on the outside. I have access to water, which can get me Wingull or Tentacool if I surf, and Magikarp Finneon is already done from the rod, so it's a guaranteed Quillfish, which is neat. However, on the inside of Iron Island, I can do Graveler, Golbat, Lairon, Mawile, Sableye, Nosepass, Rhydon, Steelix. So most likely it would be Graveler, but I could get a Mawile, Sableye, Nosepass, or, into the Probopass, Rhydon and Rhyperior and Steelix. And I'm thinking I'm going to want one of those because I've been looking for something that's a little more tanky. While Quillfish would be cool, and Tentacool and Wingull could be cool, I'm going to go inside here. Our encounter is Graveler. That was the most expected outcome. That's okay. Sepia it is. Here's Sepia. We got Bold Nature, which is decent. Minus attack is okay. Rockhead. I think I prefer Rockhead over Sturdy because this generation Sturdy doesn't do the 100% health guarantee Focus Sash. So yeah, better ability, decent nature. I'll take it. Alright, I made a new team just to go through Iron Island. The level cap now is 53. So I just went to 50 on some Pokemon. I have Byzantium, Glacial Blue, Purple, Ebony, Almond, and Saffron. Should be decent. I think there might be some double battles in here or multi-battles with Riley. Either way, shouldn't be too bad. Yellow Shard. Charmeleon? Oh, let me... This one will be a double battle for fun. And I believe Riley's Pokemon might go down because I will be just earthquaking. I'm sorry, Lucario. Your sacrifice will not be missed. Okay, with this, I'm not going to Earthquake again because Machoke could survive and then it can counter, and that is pretty bad. So I'm just going to Dragon Claw the Graveler. Hopefully the Metagross just send headbutts the Machoke. And KOs? I think this one should KO. Yes, excellent. 1251. That's fine. Double edge. I should survive that. Yeah. And Dragon Claw again. This double battle is fighting types. Notably, I wanted to just make sure that the lead Pokemons the lead Pokemon don't have any like Ice Punch was the main thing that I wanted to check. I'm just going to Rock Slide. Not going to do a ton, but I just wanted to get some chip and possibly flinch was the main idea. Mind Reader, notably on Lucario, so it's probably going to Dynamic Punch the Lucario next. I'm going to Dragon Claw the not Poliwrath, the Primeape. There's chances that it survives, but I hit the range. And now this should be able to KO because the Lucario adaptability high jump kick is very strong. Nice. I can just Dragon Claw. It won't KO, but Lucario should be able to take it out. Unless it misses. Cross chop. Lucario goes down. Luckily, Riley doesn't abide by Nuzlocke rules. Salamence. Oh boy. That's fine. Does it have Power Herb still? Nope, it does not have Power Herb anymore. That's okay. There's that one. Okay, this one might be a little bit spookier. I believe my best thing to do is lead with Glacial Blue. The main thing is the Masquerain on one side of this double battle just hits very hard. They definitely buffed Masquerade's stats to have a lot more special attack and speed. And I think originally Masquerade is bug flying, but I could be wrong about that. It is bug water in here, so it has stab hydro pump. I am just going to try to hit it with shockwaves. Meteor Mash on the Gallade, or not Gallade, Gardevoir. Great! Because I figured the Lucario would probably KO the Gardevoir just fine. So they do a decent amount. It's not full. And I am going to Surf. It'll deal a little bit damage to Lucario, but I want to make sure that the Lucario does hit the Lopunny. Lopunny has Focus Punch, so... Okay, it withdrew Masquerain into Hippowdon. I'm just a genius and predicted that, obviously, and so now Surf will just do incredible damage. It did bounce. Probably going to go after Lucario. Oh, high jump kick onto the Hippowdon. Interesting. That's good. Surprised it did that. I'm sorry, Lucario, for having it take damage. Hippowdon goes down. Does... Oh, I wonder if they swapped because it could redo Intimidate. That would be interesting. Huh. Lopunny gets hit by the Sandstorm up there. Did not realize that. Cradily comes out. Cradily can Energy Ball KO me, and my Ice Beam will not quite be able to KO it, because I'm not going to be able to take too much damage from the Cradily on my side. Lucario does survive. It doesn't get paralyzed, and does hit a high jump kick on the Lopunny or Lopunny. Crit! I don't think that mattered, but regardless. Energy Ball on my side. I should only take 10%. Yep. I'll take some damage, but I think I have Black Sludge? I do. Once. And now Metachan. I'm going to fly on the Metacham's side. Nice. Cradily goes down. 10 headbutt misses. Masquerain comes out again. Because of the Intimidate. Yeah, I was gonna say because of the Intimidate, it'll survive. Will I die because of that? Yeah, purple's gonna go down because of that. It goes down because Fly had me intimidated. Wow. That sucks. I definitely would not have had Crobat goes down because it was intimidated and thus missed a range during its fly on my bingo card. Here we go. Ice Beam on the Golbat should do fine. That's not going to do a ton of damage to me. Then Lucario should just high jump kick the Perigly, and it goes down. There's that. Houndoom. Toxicroak. Notably, Toxicroak has dry skin. Flamethrower, Dark Pulse. I'm gonna go into Ebony or Ebony. Jump kick on the Houndoom. Good job, Lucario. Cross Drop doesn't affect me, perfect. And finally, Muck. I'm going to Dark Pulse the Muck. And Meteor Mash the Toxicroak. Decent damage, but it'll recover a lot of it back because it's reflective. I don't think Lucario... Oh, Lucario does survive this. Wow. Acid Armor. Notably, that's at +2 now. And I don't have speed, so probably should just do Shadow Ball instead. On that side, Meteor Mash I don't think will KO unless it crits because of the Drain Punch healing it so much. Cross Chop will KO this, and so I'm gonna take either a Sludge Bomb or a Gunk Shot. Both of which I'm fine. Yeah. I am poisoned. That's annoying. Leftovers. Thank you. It offsets the poison. Alright, the Metagross is going to Zen Headbutt something. Metagross should survive this just fine. Yeah. Then Headbutt the Muck. I'll take that. That way I don't take another Gunk Shot. And Shadow Ball will take that out. The Skuntank will either crunch me or the Metagross. A crunch crit will do 87 damage, or 57%. Let's go into Byzantium. Oh. I should have realized that it could have used Earthquake, probably. The Metagross almost certainly has Earthquake. And that was a crit. Flamethrower on the Metagross. Okay. And now I can just return the Skuntank. I'll take a bit of Aftermath, but that's fine. Okay. Not too bad. I'm still reeling about how Crobat went down because Intimidate mid-fly, and then I missed a range. There's 2 ace trainers within here, so I don't know which one this one is. And I think they just called me a noob. Caesar! Okay, this is Empoleon. That is worse for me because it's just going to Surf, and Surf can crit KO. Yeah, alright, now it's going to Grass Knot, where I can swap into Oxley. I can Sport. Only hit 3 times, but it's fast asleep. Okay, cool. There was a chance that it woke up and crit Flash Cannoned. If it did that, then I would have died, but there wasn't anything that I could have done, unfortunately. Empoleon just hits hard. It just does. Next up is Metagross, where it's definitely going to Zen Headbutt. I believe, yeah, I'm out of Ice Punch ranges, so it's guaranteed going to Zen Headbutt. Zen Headbutt, Box. And now I can Earthquake. And this should KO guaranteed. Okay, Cornflower into the end, and Cornflower does very good. Exos is not going to do a ton. And I can Waterfall. We are speed tied, so there was chances of me flinching. I'm debating on going for Low Kick because Low Kick I think guaranteed KOs. I'm going to go for Low Kick. Nice. I think the final one for me. It is Ace Trainer Brianna. Starts with the Skarmory. Crunch most likely will be a 3-hit KO. However, I need to swap now. Drill Peck. Shadow Ball. Nice. Good, I dropped his special defense. However, 87. I'm going to go into Saffron. There is a crit. should KO. Oh, it did not quite KO. I have a chance of going down. Okay. Whew. That was definitely a low roll on my end, which is unfortunate. Crunch again. It should go into Mawile. And this Mawile can get huge power just fine. That's fine. Earthquake will KO an IO speed. Notably, none of the Mawiles that I could get can have huge power, but this one has it, which is fine. I think it's neat. And the final one is Wormadam. But I am going to go into Almonds. Bug Buzz. That's a crit. No? I'm going to go into Cornflower, I guess. Bug Buzz. I'm not going to take too much damage. Waterfall. It does have Psychic, however, so I am risking a crit here. Attract? Okay. So just break through it and hit a Waterfall? Nope. Psychic. Okay. Byzantium was the play because I outspeed, and I forgot that Byzantium was also dark, so I would have taken the Psychic just fine, and then Crunch would KO, and here I am still... Bug Buzz crit does not KO me. Okay. So I can just Shadow Ball. Bug Buzz crit does not do enough. And even if it survives, I can Sucker Punch. Okay, that was spookier than it needed to be, but made it work, made it work. I risked one crit. Here is Byron's team. Starts out with a Reflect Light Screen Stealth Rocks Bronzong, then has notably Explosion Fortress, Toxic Spikes, Gyro Ball, two sort of setup mons of screens, and then this for spikes. Rockhead, Head Smash, Aggron will hit very hard. Toxic protects. Metal Burst. Yeah, Metal Burst just does 1.5 times the damage back and doesn't have negative priority. So if I have a really slow Pokemon, like even Spiritomb speed does it. But regardless, toxic stuff, shenanigans. Steelix, just heavy hitter, also has explosion and Magnezone, Thunder Wave, Signal Beam, Flash King, Thunderbolts. Interesting team. So if I like do Poliwrath, just Belly Drum once, and then Brick Break. What goes wrong with that? It'll definitely send in Magnezone, and I outspeed, and let me just put in Brick Break, and Brick Break just KOs against this. Dive and Brick Break KOs against this. Brick Break and dive, or this would be waterfalls, but still. At +6, waterfall does KO. This KOs, so that's a little anticlimactic. If I just +6 against this and break and waterfall through everything, but look at the speed tiers. Like when a level 50 some team has the highest speed at 74, I think it's just gonna be Poliwrath. Poliwrath, Belly Drum, and then break and waterfall, everything down. Like I don't even need an item for hitting certain thresholds either. This is with the citrus berry. So sure, Poliwrath it is, and then the rest, I think Infernape will do very well. I can bring Garchomp and, Unthink Saffron, Almond, Red, Cornflower, or here, I'd probably rather bring Breloom for Spore. Maybe for Alligator for Intimidate, or I could do Sangria or Gyarados for Intimidate. I think I would rather do for Alligator because flying types can be more of a pickle with that. So I think this will be the team. For whatever reason in my head, I'm like, oh, this has to be a double battle. And if so, I guess we're gonna steer, but I honestly think Poliwrath will just carry everything through. Okay, here is probably the way it'll go. We have Cornflower. I put on a Mystic Water just for fun, and mainly in case I need the ranges. I don't think I will, and I'm also at 205 HP, which means I won't proc a Citrus Berry when I Belly Drum. So I'm just going to go with Mystic Water. I'm at 80 speed when I'm at level 53. I got Close Combat, but I mainly also need Brick Break in case it sets up screens. Belly Drum, Brick Break, Waterfall, Brick Break, Waterfall, Brick Break, Waterfall, done, or whatever. Then I also have Red, in case it's a double battle, I have it in slot 2 for a Fake Out and other stuff. Put a Focus Sash, Choice Band, Almonds will stay the same probably forever. Saffron got Iron Head, it's not going to help for this gym, but it's good for fairies in the future. Indigo put on a Citrus Berry, got Dragon Dance, pretty nice. Oxley, Miracle Seed. Probably should put something else on there because I'm never going to use my grass moves. Yeah, let me give it a different item real quick. Something like Expert Belt or something. Black Belt, yeah. There we go. Because I'm never going to use my grass moves here. Alright. It's good to see you. Now, I will take your challenge. We got later Byron. Bronzong. It is just a single battle. I was questioning whether or not it would be a single or double battle. Because it seems weird that they would have two sort of set-up-ish mons. I will Belly Drum. Boonka 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 boonka. Stealth Rocks is up. I don't even need to use Brick Break. However, now that I am at +6, Waterfall will KO. Close cut. All of these will KO. I'm just gonna do Waterfall though. Magnezone. I outspeed. Sure, I will Close Combat, why not? It does 453% minimum when I'm at +6. Oh boy. Oh no, my defense fell, my special defense fell. The main thing is they don't have any form of priority either. So no fast Pokemon and no priority moves makes something like this just surprisingly easy. The Steelix close combat can KO, and they don't have like Quick Claw to proc on anything like that either. I don't know. I feel weird because this is like by far the easiest thing, but I also just could have been lucky in seeing that I can set up on the first mon and going through it. Maybe Byron is very difficult for other boxes without a Poliwrath. Oh, this has a Focus Sash. What was I even? Oh my god. How did I just see that as soon as I click it? God damn it. And I've been using close combats all this time. Look, it's just gonna kill me. Fuck. How did I just see that? I was even just saying, oh yeah, they don't have Focus Sash, they don't have anything. Ugh, that's really annoying, because I definitely could have played around that. I think Red will just be able to clean up now. I chose to Mach Punch instead of Close Combat because priority moves, forgetting that they had healing items. However, 2 Mach Punches still KO, so I'm fine there. I mainly didn't want to lower my special defense and defense, just in case. Fortress comes out. Flame Wheel will be able to KO. I'm a little disappointed in myself now because I was like, wow, this is a really easy fight. Oh well. I can just close combat and KO. Cool. Well, it was an easy fight, but I did lose a Pokemon through it. And with the team that I had, having the Mind Badge gives me strength, and we got Team 91's, which is Flash Cannon. Nice. Did I have... Yeah, okay. So the play, I believe, actually, instead of having close combats, I should have had Brick Break, Drain Punch. And then against the Bronzong, I would Belly Drum, just like before. Brick Break, KO. Against Magnezone, I Drain Punch to get back to full. And I Drain Punch everything, but not going for close combats. Having a Focus Sash on it and Drain Punch could have had Poliwrath survive. So there were definite plays for Poliwrath 1v6ing. I just missed a Focus Sash. And usually I'm really keen on finding those items. Hello, everyone's here. You may have forgotten, but I started the evolution of Pokemon. The more I study, the more mysterious they appear. Pokemon that evolve, those that don't. What makes the difference between each other? Do those that are immature as living beings evolve to ones more mature? If so, what do we make of the legendary Pokemon that don't evolve? Are we to assume that legendary Pokemon are complete? This is where you three come in. The 3 Lakes of Sinnoh are said to be Mirage Pokemon. If we can obtain data on them, it may shed some light onto how Pokemon evolution works. Oh, I can swap to this. I need help from each of you on this grand undertaking. Help me find these Pokemon that are considered to be mirages. And who was it that bolted before I had the chance to give you a Pokédex? Lots of water on the bridge. Saying Pokemon are thrown as important. You can count on me. It'll be helpful. Sure, I'll help. Order for maid. All you go regardless anyway. Now, there are 3 lakes. Fortuitously, there are 3 of you. You should therefore split up and investigate the lakes individually. You go to Verity. Lieberman goes to Acuity. Thanks for giving us the right to one, even though I completely forgot about it until just now. Very well. That leaves Megadeth Lake Valor. Oh no! What's this? I never would have guessed! The TV! Yes, I'm pressing A. Okay. What you've just witnessed is the actual footage from the scene. It was taken by a cameraman who happened to be there. It certainly is impressive. Who knows what the explosion could expose at the lake? Oh no! An explosion at the lake! Let's get outside. I'm concerned about the town. You kids, be careful going down the stairs. Key. Maybe aftershocks, however, yeah, alert.